Okay, so part 2 of the drafting, we are going to try out to draft out the Android logo according to the dimensions given here. Okay, open your Rhino file, open new, make sure it's in mm. Okay, similar to the Adidas logo, we are not working on the perspective right, front view. So double click on your top view, make sure planner and arm snap is on. Okay, similar to Adidas logo, we're going to drop a picture frame. Click on your Android logo, zoom out, drag at any point. Okay, make sure to press shift to lock it in place, then click again to drop it. Okay, so this image, we're going to go to properties, material, drop the transparency about 80 plus so that we can see what we are tracing. Okay, I'm going to show you a nifty tool. So let's say, for example, if you want to move the center of this image or center of any object to the mid center here. Okay, make sure you snap the center first, and then type 0 when Rhino prompt you for the point to move to. Press 0. So right now the center of this image is at the center of this line where I meet, yeah, the intersection. Okay, go to your layers. Okay, this one we're going to drop it to layer 1 and then name it as image reference. The rest we do not need. Delete. Okay, our default layer, I'm going to call it as Android logo artwork. Okay, you can always change the colors, right? So next I'm going to lock this image reference. Okay, take note, your working layer will be marked by a tick here, so double check. Okay, sorry, we do not lock this one first because we need to scale. Okay, similar to the Adidas logo, right now we need an entity to scale it to size. Okay, use a line. I'm going to use the height of the body. Okay, zoom in. Let me just drop somewhere close. Okay, the height is 46.5. Okay, drop it. Press shift to lock it in place. Click to drop it. Press enter to exit the command. So now we need to scale. Press scale. Select the image. Press enter when done. Origin of point will be the end here. Scale factor or the first reference point will be the edge here to the end of the line. So now we can then lock it in place. So using this line, which is 46.5, we scale the image accordingly. Okay, take note, the image is not accurate, yeah? It's not an accurate representation because why? It's still considered pixelated and we can't pinpoint the exact location. So it's good to use it as a reference. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the most dominant part of the image, which is the body. I go to my rectangle, find the edge. Okay, remember it's always the length followed by the width. So my length is 55. Okay, my length is 55. My height, right, or the width, right, is 46.5. Anything above is always positive. Anything below is negative. Similar to your x and y axis. Okay, so that's just type in 46.5. Okay, do not forget to put minus in front here. Okay, press fillet. Okay, the fillet coordinate is 7 mm. That's the first curve, second curve, first curve, second curve. Okay, I'm going to use. Okay, next we need to find the midpoint. Let me just find the midpoint here. Okay, the length of the leg is 12 mm. Okay, the height of the leg is 19.4. 19.4. I put negative coordinate because I want it to go down. Okay, this one. Okay, let's just leave it there. Fillet. Okay, 12 mm divided by 2 will be 6. Select first curve, second curve, first curve, second curve. Okay, so now then we can shift it from the mid here to 4 mm away. Press 4, lock it in place, or pressing shift. So this is 4 mm away from the midpoint. And then if we mirror it to the midpoint again and then press shift, the other leg is 8 mm away from this right leg. Okay, let's just press trim, select every single thing, press enter, delete the way, and this is done. Okay, let's just join everything up. At any point of time, if you are not sure, you can go to drafting, click on the linear dimension, similar to what was covered, and then double check. So this is 55, which is correct. Let's escape. From here to here is 46.5, correct. From here to here is 19.4, correct. Radius. The radius here is 7 mm, correct. Okay, the next one, go back to standard tools. We need to draw the arm. Okay, let's just use the edge here as a guide. Press shift. This the bottom of the arm is 9.7 mm away. Press click to lock it in place and then just drag it anywhere first as a base point reference. Okay, now we need to draw the arm. Okay, the arm is 12 mm in length and 38 mm in height. Notice whenever I go up, it's positive in value. I will select the arm, press M again to move. Why? Because it's 2.4 mm away. There's a gap. So I snap to the edge here, type 2.4 mm value. Notice it's locked to 2.4 mm, and then just drop it in place. I can delete then of my reference line. Go to fillet. 12 mm divided by 2 will be 6. So this is correct. First curve, second curve, first curve, second curve. Again. So once done, I can mirror the right arm over to the left by snapping to the midpoint. Okay, once done, we are going to start drafting out the head. Click on the line. Draw a line from this edge to the other edge. Press enter when done. Okay, notice when you select, the first curve is the line, the second curve is the body, which is highlighted here. So we want to just select the line. Press M to move. Now we want to move from anywhere near here to 2 mm away. Okay, the next one we need to offset to create the head. So the offset value is 25.5 mm to get the top of the head. Okay, so now we can create the head by using the ellipse from diameter. Select the edge to the edge and then drag it out. Next we can trim the head. Okay, let's draw a line from the midpoint above here as a baseline. Where is my midpoint? The next one I can draw is the eyes. So let's draw at the center intersection here. Okay, the diameter should be 4.5. Okay, notice it's 3 mm away here, 3 mm above here. So let's just press M. Okay, press M again. Okay, let me snap at the midpoint here, and then move it 30 mm away. Press Shift. Okay, move again center to 13 mm above. So once done, I just need to mirror it by snapping to the center to the midpoint. Press Shift and then drop it in place. So right now we have the eyes, the heads. We are left with the ears. So notice the ears, we have the angle of rotation. the thickness, but not the length, or sorry, not the height of the ears. So now I'm going to share with you this tool called offset again. We're going to pinpoint where we want the offset distance is. So we click on the distance to change the value. Offset distance. Okay, make sure you have your near on. We want near here to the edge of the ear. Okay, select the curve to offset. Again, sorry. Let me just repeat. Offset, select the curve, which is this. I want to change the distance. So the offset distance, I click near here to the edge of the ear. Press here. So right now, Rhino have locked the offset distance. So once done, then click it again to drop it. So right now, I have offset the distance as close as possible to the image. Okay, so next I need to rotate. I'm going to use my midline or the baseline just now that we have. So we're going to rotate this object, press enter when done. The center of rotation will be center of this line to the edge of this line. Make sure you have your copy on. I do not want to delete the reference line. So anything which is covered in black line here, it will be positive. Notice I have a positive at my mouse pointer. Anything away here is still positive, the black line. Anything inside here, right, which is not covered by the black line, is negative. So if we type 30, it should rotate anti-clockwise. Press enter when done. Okay, the next one we can do is to offset for the thickness. Press offset. 1.8 divided by 2 will be 0.9. Okay, drop it in place. Drop it in place. Okay, notice it's not accurate, right? Because as I mentioned, the image was used as just as a baseline reference. Yeah, you should follow the dimensions given. Okay, the next one, in order to get the curve here, the diameter should be 1.8. So I'm going to use circle, but using circle diameter. So I'm going to click the edge of the diameter here. My diameter will be 1.8. Lock it in place. So right now I have a 1.8 diameter. Where do I want to drop it? I want to drop it here, my baseline reference. So next I can actually delete this, trim. Using the circles and the lines again, enter. I can trim away the unwanted lines. Okay. Next I can mirror the ears over to the other, to my right hand side. Okay, so once done, let's just trim every single thing up. Select this as my lines. Enter. And then I can delete away. Escape. Delete away whatever I do not need. Select every single thing. And then join them out. Just to double check. Okay. Just to double check that I do not have any duplicates, I can check it out. Undo. Check it out, undo. Okay. As I mentioned, you can always double check the dimension using the drafting tool. So this is 4.5. From here to here should be 25.5. Okay, so once done, double check your artwork. Go to File, Save As. Okay, save as week 5. Android logo. Okay, thank you so much. I see you for the next lesson.